intensifying security lapses at the facility. Days after a body of an intern doctor was found dumped in a trench near the hospital.
Being the justice for Dr. Langat, so we are working closely with the investigating officers or department and making sure that no stone is left unturned until we get to the bottom of really what happened that day. But in addition to that, we as the county government of Nakuru are looking into if there were any weak points and what we need to do to make sure that those are handled properly, so that this sort of thing never ever ever happens and never ever befalls any of our staff or any of our patients or anything. And part of those being like lighting at the hospital, CCTV cameras making sure they're working, call rooms for doctors and interns, so that between when they are working and the little break they get, they don't have to leave the hospital and go elsewhere, but are able to comfortably stay there until they are called upon to go back in. So those sort of stuff.
We've also raised the issue of the security firm currently serving in the hospital, and we've been assured that the security firm is being phased out in about 2 weeks, and we are seeking maximum attention as even the company transitions, that we can also get a more competent firm to serve the hospital going forward.
The meetings that we've had is also to strengthen the security within the hospital and get confidence in healthcare workers that their security is assured. So I'd like to assure our members that we've talked with the governor, and we have agreed that the security and everything that we had requested for initially have been beefed up, and everything is going on as requested.
Now, Defense Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale has warned citizens and business people from encroaching the Garissa airstrip and land, noting that the stern action will be taken against the perpetrators. Speaking during the inspection of the rehabilitation works at the Garissa airstrip, Duale said that people who have encroached the land will be evicted and warned on further grabbing of the piece of land, noting that the airstrip will be manned by the KDF given the proximity of the area to their base.
An arrangement with the county government of Garissa as the national government through the Ministry of Transport and going down to KAA, we have taken our responsibility, and I'm sure there is a contractor even on site here as we leave to start the works, the phase 1 of the works of the national government through KAA. So we really want to ask the people of Kenya and also the people of Garissa who are neighboring this airstrip that we are watching you. You cannot encroach. You have encroached, but you cannot encroach further. KDF, who are the, on behalf of KAA, who are the manning the security of this airstrip because of the proximity to our base here, will work 24/7 to make sure that it is done. And even the contractor must work with Kenya Defence Forces Security, because it's not like the way we can do a project inside town. This work which is going to be done has serious security implications for us as next to our base, and that's why you see the Vice Chief of Defence Forces and all the leadership of defence here, because even that contractor, whoever he will bring to this site, must be vetted.
So we're looking forward to a project which is jointly between the county government and the national government. As a county government, CC, we will build the terminal, while KLA will help us to construct the runway and also the perimeter fence for this very, very important airstrip.
At least 500 students across Kajiado County have benefited from a scholarship program worth 20 million shillings that will see them continue with their studies without hitches. Of the 500, 300 secondary school students, with the remaining 200 in various universities in the country. Various stakeholders and the beneficiaries lauded the county government for the scholarships, noting that it is of great help to those of vulnerable families.
Tumeweza kuzindua kundi la pili ya watoto 500 ambayo itafanya jumla ya watoto 1000 ambao kaunti sasa imekuwa ikiwafundisha bure. Mpango huu ulikuwa umenuiwa kwa watoto ambao wametoka wa familia maskini Hii haikuwa ya matajiri, hii haikuwa ya watoto ambao wanajiweza. Hii ilikuwa ni wale ambao wamepita, ambao wametoka familia maskini, hawana mpango wowote wa kuweza kumudu masomo yao.
Sisi kama viongozi kwa hii kaunti ya Kajiado tumeweka mambo ya masomo kipaumbele na tunang'ang'ana kadri tuwezavyo kumake sure tumeona watoto wamesoma, ndio pia waweze kurudi na watuletee rasilimali. Ile elimu ambayo uko naye itaweza kutusaidia pia na sisi kuexpand na kuboresha eneo yetu ya Kajiado.
Tuko na watoto 300 ambao wanaanza form 1 na watoto 200 ambao wanaanza colleges and universities. Kwa hivyo hiyo pesa tumeachilia, kila mtoto amepata cheki yake, na tumesema kwamba watoto wakienda shuleni lazima wawe na nidhamu, lazima wafanye bidii, kwa sababu county haitaweza kuangalia ama kusupport watoto ambao hawatakuwa na nidhamu shuleni. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni onya ambayo tumepatia kila mtu kwamba watakuwa na late result slip, tuweze kuangalia kwamba wanafanya bidii katika shule, na tutakuwa pia na hizo reports ya shule kwa discipline ya watoto, kwa sababu hii pesa tunataka itumiwe ilivyo.
Wito wetu kama Kajiado County, tungependa kuwahimiza wazazi ya kuwa wawe karibu na wanafunzi, wawafunze mambo ya heshima, washirikiane pamoja na serikali ya county na walimu kwa shule zao, kwa sababu bila wazazi kukaribia wanafunzi watakuwa na utofu wa nidhamu.
Moving on, Cooperatives, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Cabinet Secretary Simon Chelugui has ordered armed security following a recent spike in cases of violent coffee theft at various factories. Addressing farmers at Kisii Agricultural Training Center, Chelugui announced several reforms in the industry geared towards enhancing farmers' proceeds. The reforms included restriction of licenses on coffee milling, marketing and brokerage, and enlisting 14 coffee cooperative unions to represent farmers at the Nairobi Stock Exchange program.
Mambo ya wizi wa kahawa bado iko hapa. Mimi naketi katika baraza la mawaziri na Mheshimiwa Kithure Kindiki, na tumekubaliana kwamba kahawa hao wanakamati wanasimamia kahawa kwa factory, kwa society wenye wanapeleka hii wenye wanapanga kahawa inapelekwa soko. Mimi nimesikia mara mbili. Nimesikia kahawa inaibiwa barabarani. Nimesikia kahawa inaibiwa usiku ya kuamkia kesho wakati kahawa inaenda kwa soko. Nani alijua kahawa inaenda kesho? Ni nani alijua kahawa inapita hii njia ya Uyugi zinaenda Kisumu? So tusidanganyane. Ya pili, I have clear message from Professor Kindiki Bwana Sisi kwamba as we harvest our coffee now, we provide 24/7 security to our coffee factories. I want to believe you have those instructions, and if you have not, I have the same responsibility like Kithure Kindiki kwamba we secure all our coffee, and if they are going to the market, they are given armed security escort. Tusiwe tunapoteza kahawa. Na leo tumefanya hesabu ya ile gharama mkulima anapitia, ile mkulima anatumia kujimudu kimaisha, na tumekuja na bei ya shilingi 80 kwa kilo. Umesikia vizuri? How much? Ukivuna kahawa yako upeleke kwa ile factory ya Nyansiongo ama Makwagwa ama Marani ama Nyosia, una haki ya kulipwa shilingi 40 ikifika kwa mlango, ikioshwa, ikikaushwa iweke kwa gunia, ikifika kwa mill unapata shilingi zingine 40. Total 80 shillings within a month of your harvest.
To some politics, a section of the United Democratic Members Party leaders from Western Kenya, led by Raphael Goya, have slammed Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga over his remarks regarding the party's Secretary General Cleopas Malala. And this comes after Kahiga questioned how Malala was running the party. The youth leaders have given Kahiga an ultimatum of 24 hours to retract his statement and apologize to Cleopas Malala.
Interest in the party and through the stewardship of our able party leader and deputy party leader, they are able to give us guidance in our party. So we demand that the governor may withdraw his statement made against a fellow youth member and the Secretary General of the Youth of the ruling party, and also the members of Western region who have actually been fighting for this government.
We as youth from Western region, we are not happy with that statement, and we want to call him to withdraw it immediately, because UDA party, it's not a community party, it's not a party from one region, it's a national party, and all regions are included in the party. So I want to call upon those people who are going against our rules in the party to apologize to our fellow youth, because Cleophas Malala, he has mentored so many youth in this country. We are going to stand with Cleophas Malala, and nobody is going to fight him.
In items of sporting news, the AFCON 2023 enters its second round today with 3 marches on the cards. Equatorial Guinea will be seeking to extend their 8 marches unbeaten run against Guinea-Bissau at 5 p.m. in Olympic Al Sain Qatar Stadium. Before the host and two-time champions Ivory Coast lock horns with Africa's soccer giants, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, at 8 p.m. The last match of the day will kick off at 11 p.m. where record 7-time African champions Egypt will face off Ghana in a nail-biting Group B encounter. And that's it from us here on the Trending News Desk. We appreciate you so much for watching. And here's what you can be expecting in the subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and at 9 p.m. This is what our team of reporters is working around on. There's a report that has been given by Maura, government performance. So we'll be looking at that, whether the details that have been given for the government in the past 16 months of the Kenya Kwanza government in office, as well on schools and the KCSE performance. 17 teachers have been transferred in a Kakamega school following poor performance of the school. And as well, we'll be looking at the ODM, which has been receiving people from different parties that have joined the ODM. And as well, we'll be keeping an eye on the business front. A report by Sanlam, which now says that the shilling is expected to depreciate even more in 2024. That and so much more will be coming your way later on right here on Lookuptv. I'm Nancy Nalima. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a pleasant afternoon. Goodbye.